taking the time to try to move mountains within my mind. Feel the weight of the world instead. So we'll see if I break or bend. I fall into pieces. Pick it up now. It's time to find myself again. If all this time was wasted, leave it all now. I want to see what's up ahead.
Strange old times getting stranger still. All the crimes of the things we built, ignoring. We built it in the sand, adoring while we can. And it's alright. A moment is enough, and I don't cry. We are what we've become. How could I fight? There's nothing to be done, but I'm here right now.
I fall into pieces. Pick it up now. It's time to find myself again. If all this time was wasted, leave it all now. I want to see what's up ahead.
Alright. What's going on? What's happening? Hope everybody is doing good. Let me know if audio is alright. And yeah, all suited up as it should be, of course. As Osolo wanted it to be. And yeah, let me remove this timer really quickly. Okay. All right. We're gonna do it scuffed. Okay. Not too crazy. We let everybody come in. Okay. Hello. Hope you're doing good. for tonight's stream end of the year presentation. Yeah, alright. Demanded is more money. Apex team wants a Lambo. Don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. Casters need to be paid. Okay. Give VIP to Minik. Alright, that's done quickly. That's done quickly. Wait, how do I remove this shit now? Okay. Alright. So, what's happening tonight? Tonight is going to be our end of the year presentation. Yeah, like I said, we're not gonna do it too crazy. It should be an information, of course, if you're part of Team Genetics, but it can also be an information if you are not a part of Genetics. The goal should really be to like tell you what's going on in the clan, what we are looking forward to 2025, and yeah, it should also like help out in general if you're part of the esports. So maybe to check out what are we doing, what do we have in mind. So yeah, that should be the goal. Of course, there will be a VOD also on YouTube to rewatch the whole thing. And yeah, make sure to ask questions in chat. I will try to answer them as truthfully as possible. You have VODs. I need to quickly remember. Yeah. What color is it, by the way? Just asking. Asking for a friend. Okay, yeah, let's not try to stall this too long. Let's head into the action. We're gonna cut the music because due to copyright claims on YouTube. So yeah. What is this timer, man? Wait, hold on. Okay, like this. Okay, all right. Let's go. What are we looking at today? We're gonna check what were our highlights for this year, state of affairs. So what is the current situation of the organization? Of course, roadmap and projects. What do we have in mind? What do we want to do? And also events that are planned at the moment, and also deep dive into the finances. So how is it looking? How much money do we have? What do we want to focus on, and whatnot? So that kind of things. I'm trying to glance at the chat during the presentation, so feel free to ask away. I try to go for the questions as soon as I see them. Okay, all right, highlights for this year. I think it was a crazy year for us in general. We did a lot of different things, in my opinion, and we had quite a boost, I would say, to the whole organization, also member-wise, with like what we have done and what we have maybe not done, but or maybe things that we tried, new things. So yeah, I think it was an amazing year for us. Of course, thanks to everybody that was a part of it or that contributed with like time, money, and also supporting the whole organization as a whole. So for us personally, we definitely look back at Polylon, where we took a W for the Valorant team. We usually go to Polyland Lausanne, which is kind of our homeland since Yuma, Hughes, and DLS and I started to go together to Lens. So we always love to go back to Lausanne. And yeah, lock and load as well. I think it was also an amazing lock and load for us as the Apex team. Love to play there. Was kind of a smaller LAN, but I think we enjoy that, especially because of the vibe. It's not as big as Switzerland, of a hassle to get there. It's more relaxed and chill. So yeah, definitely love to go back to lock and load this year if we can. If we will get spaces, that is still up to debate, but we will definitely see. So the web app is going crazy. We started to deploy the first version, still teams use it on a daily basis. So love to see that, and I think I can share some light on that a little bit later on. But still proud of what the guys accomplished with the web app. Then we had Switzerland, of course, a big LAN for us every year. I think it was with decent, decent is probably understated, amazing results from the teams, and I think we had a good time, everybody there, with like crazy amount of members that we were allowed to go there. So yeah, definitely looking back to an amazing Switzerland, also from our side, with like 3 teams on the podium. So that's always that's crazy to see, and a good event to be a part of. We still go with the clothing, not as I think, yeah, we did some drops still with, I think, mixed results, but I think still we are enjoying, or like at least me, I enjoy doing the designs. If you guys enjoy them as well, so do I. Of course, we still do it on the site, but yeah, clothing is a department that we will probably see in the future, not as crazy as we did this year, but yeah, it's still a part of us, or I think that we enjoy doing. So yeah, with the highlights, place wise, we had a couple first places actually. We won the Polylan with the Valorant team, so shout out to them. Apex won the VG Invitational, which was held online. Then, of course, the big win at the first Olympian that we tried to defend this year. But yeah, it was a really enjoyable LAN for all of us. We had a really great time, so that win was definitely a good one. Then we have, of course, Captain with like many wins at the weekly, still going crazy with going there every week. So shout outs to Cap, to the very dedicated man. So yeah, and of course Apex team winning Switzerland also expected, of course, but yeah, good stuff from them as well. And we could secure second place at the lock and load with the Apex team. Unfortunately, lost to Osolo, but if you can't if you can't win, just buy them. Usually, so we did that. Jokes, of course. Then we third place, we had the Valorant team at Switzerland with like the huge. I still have nightmares about it, with the like 0.2 or 0.02 loss against Permita with the defuse. I mean, that was heartbreaking. But yeah, still the energy was crazy. Also, the Overwatch team could secure third place at Switzerland. And honorable mentions, of course, Captain again with the. I'm sorry, Minik. I had to say it. Captain with many events. Going crazy still, like I said. And of course, the League of Legends team at Polylan and at Switzerland. Still, I think Lausanne is the final nemesis that we did not defeat yet. We still look to get them one day. But yeah, I think still the League of Legends team did an amazing run at Switzerland, so shout outs to them. And also the vibe was insane. So yeah, that was a good thing. So yeah, state of affairs. What is the vibe at the moment, or what are we looking at the moment? This is basically what we have, or what we had, no, what we have in 2024, or like starting this year off. So we still have a full Swiss Apex roster. We have a mixed League of Legends roster. We have we had a Valorant roster with Swiss, of course, coach from Spain, Portugal. So that is actually kind of a mistake from my side. So that should be an EU flag. But yeah, mixed Valorant team, Smash player, captain with us still, Swiss community, of course, fully Swiss as well, and content creators, which we did not focus on this year that much, or like last year that much, but are still, of course, around and on and off with us. We have, excuse me. So yeah, that's basically what we are starting off. And right now, I will show you what we decided to focus on. It's a Swiss team. I'm a little bit Swiss already. Yeah, that's true. I agree. Minik, actually. So yeah, I let that slide. Okay, we let that slide. You're part of the Swiss basically now. Okay, so what will happen in 2025? What are the visions? As you maybe like saw on Twitter or whatever, we had a meeting on the 29th of December and we talked a lot about what we want, where do we want to go, what do we want to focus on. I think that's the big part of the organization, right? Because we cannot just spend like money wherever we want, because we don't have unlimited resources yet, not yet. And so what will be the vision for 2025? You see the blue circled boxes, I would say. No idea how it's called in English. Octagon, no, whatever. So we still, or we will stay probably with the Swiss Apex roster. There are discussions that we want to expand it into EU, but this decision is yet to be decided by Osolo. Of course, Osolo our star player, so he will decide if he wants to go forward or not. For us, it's not. It's easy to support him, or we want to support him as good as he can. So we will stay with the Swiss roster at the moment as it is, but we are definitely looking if we want to expand something or not. So, but it's not a main focus at the moment. League of Legends, of course, will stay in our focus. We are probably the most addicted to League of Legends, like from the management side. Expect at Homeshlag maybe. So our focus will stay on League of Legends, and there we will continue to have a mixed roster with a focus. Of course, we want to support Swiss players, of course, still, but we will have a mixed roster for sure. The same counts for Valorant. There as well, same as League of Legends. Our heart beats for that game as well. So we definitely have a focus on there. And this will be mixed as well, like checking the opportunities right now, what we can do, what we cannot do. So yeah, that is one part. Smash will stay the same. We love Cap, the like over everything. So there's no changes there. We will continue to support him as good as we can, or whatever he needs. And the last thing will be community. We want to focus on community as well this year a little bit more, since we saw a bit of growth this year. We want to continue to support that and build something around the organization that everybody can enjoy, that makes Team Genetic what Team Genetics is, and just gives the teams like somebody behind them, and that's what we love to see at Switzerland as well, with like many people watching the games, cheering the guys on. So yeah, we definitely want to continue supporting that, because I think that's what esports really makes. It's like a big thing for esports, so we want to continue to support that. Then the two marked boxes, Fortnite, we are still in the talks. If that is going to happen, of course, this would be a new field for us, and we continue, of course, to check if what's possible. Like I said, it's new. We don't really have a lot of experience in that kind of game, but of course we're open to learn. We're open to maybe branch out a little bit, check what is possible. If it works, it works. If it does not work out, it does not work out. So yeah, we will definitely check that if something is possible there. And last but not least is content creation. Like I said in the beginning, content creation is a little bit like an on and off kind of thing. So we will definitely check if something is possible or not. Maybe there's like a Swiss creator that we can support, but we will definitely check how that will go in 2025 and just leave it open for now, or just let it be. Yeah, that's the vision for 2025 right now. Why are we doing this? Why are we focusing on certain parts, and why is there not a Hello Kitty Island Adventure team? I voted for that, was not accepted, unfortunately. X-Breaker, time to go back to coaching. Dude, learn to type. What's happening, bro? Exactly. Okay, whatever. The reason why are we doing it? Why no Hello Kitty team? The thing is, we still value quality over quantity. So, for us, it's important that every team has a dedicated team manager or like somebody that will run things a little bit, help with running things, and that for us is quality. And we want to try to that every team has this opportunity or possibility if they need it. And we just don't want like a million League of Legends team and 2,000 Valorant teams. That's just not beneficial for us. I think there are some German clans that do this. Of course, they can if teams are self-running, sure, whatever. But if you have like conflicts or stuff that is going on, I think that is not very, very healthy for the team itself, and they will just disband immediately. So this is not our goal. Our goal is still to go for quality, to have quality in the team, to check if the team is doing well, to set certain limits and whatnot, and somebody has to do that behind the scenes, of course, with the coaches, with the management staff, like all the people need to work together. And I think that that is what we have at the moment. I think our quality is very, very high, and we want to stay at that level, especially with Yuma, Big Mon, everybody that is helping with the teams. So we want to definitely keep that going. Human resources, like I said, the staff team and the coaches are very, very limited. We do not have like infinite amount of time and resources, so that's why we need to challenge it a bit, or like take care of the resources, manage them well. So basically, this is a thing that we need to take care of, and yeah, that's why we cannot focus on all teams at the same level. And last but not least, of course, financial resources. It is what it is. Money comes, money goes. It's yeah. I don't think I can say much right now. I will show you later, of course. If we of course have like a million francs or $1 million, then we can do whatever. But yeah, that's not the case for the moment. So we need to manage that as well. Okay. This is a quick overview for you how we will be structured starting off this year, basically just like 10 days ago. The head staff had no changes, so it's still me, Yuma, and Atomschlag doing all the management work, creating all the leads, checking what is going on, what is not going on. So we will definitely keep that going. Of course, the shareholders still an important part. They basically give us the resources we need with the financial resources we need. So also they will be still a part of the influence or like the management stuff. Then in the staff team, we welcome BitBit and DLS as new additions. BitBit will be helping out in the IT department, so mainly the web app. So big welcome, big help, of course, for us as well for the web app. So I'm really, really glad we could gain him. And DLS will take over part of the sponsoring. So he will check what is going on with the existing sponsors, trying to acquire new sponsors. So also will be a big help for us. So also huge shout out to DLS. And Unchanged is Yodaru that will check if events and community, what is going on. So mainly events, and Pearl, which is helping out with the social media stuff. So basically helping me out with some things. On the team management side, we still are looking for a team manager support for Valorant. So basically an assistant coach. That is still going on. If you're interested, of course, hit us up. We're always happy to like check if there's something possible or if somebody wants to try out for it. And Big Mon will still lead the League of Legends team. This happened in 2024, which was the handover from Yuma to Big Mon, and I think Big Mon is doing an amazing job right now. So definitely happy that he is willing to take over the League of Legends team, or like continue to support the League of Legends team, Jesus Christ English, wherever he can. So yeah, web app. The web app, we still have big plans for the web app. For us, I think it's an essential tool to work with, to lead the teams with, or to help out the teams managing, organizing stuff. So yeah, we will, or I will give you a short topic: what is going on, where are we, and what is it basically consistent of. So yeah, if we jump right in, we have our own internal system right now. It's up and running most of the time. Thank you, but it is running at the moment. And we decided, or there was a internal call. Please don't judge me. I'm not working on this. I'm no IT guy, so maybe I'm butchering all of this, but please bear with me. I'm just managing. Okay, just management. XD. Yeah, we launched it. It went fine, but then we decided, it probably would need some other languages, and some things need to change, that it's can be rolled out to other organizations, which is our goal, to basically give out to our other organizations so that they can use it as well. Yes, make it more maintainable, as Bit said. Thank you very much. And yeah, it's basically that. So right now we're working on version 2, and we had the start, or basically the kickoff, in late 2024. We talked about it, what we want to do. And so right now you see the timeline for 2025 on your screen. So right now we are evaluating and starting with the second version, version 2.0, and we're gonna work all throughout basically 2025 to launch this stuff. So Q3 will be the internal deployment for us. So it will be ours again, or our version will be updated to 2.0. And then in Q4 we're looking for closed beta testing, which basically means that we're gonna select some few organizations, probably one or two, that we can work close with, and just let them test the web app, how it's doing, where are the problems, what do they need, what do they not need. And basically we're looking at that at Q4 plus, or at the end of 2025. I'm really looking forward to this. I think this is a huge project for us, for Team Genetics itself, of course, also for the guys that are developing it. So I'm really happy that we can go forward with this project internally. So yeah, maybe for as an information for those who don't know the web app, this is how it works. The web app has an integrated calendar. So you as a player can basically just say when can you play, when can you not play, and then the coach or manager can decide on when to arrange the pracs, or the trainings, and it's easily checked to adapt to every player, or as soon as you just fill it in, and then the manager can see with one click when the next prac can be scheduled. Of course, then the team will practice. That's self-explanatory. I don't think I need to elaborate on that. And then there's also an integration with notes and stats. There's still discussion if you want to integrate that or not, but right now it's a possibility. So you can basically keep track of notes that you made during the practices and enter that directly into the web app. So you can keep track of everything that is happening in the practices. Let's say player A should not do this, so you write it down, and then 2 weeks later, if he does it again, then you can say, okay, bro, you did it again. We spoke about this 2 weeks ago, and basically it's fixed in the web app. Reminders, probably the most important thing. The players will get reminded through a Discord bot that they did not enter data. So the players will always get push notifications on their phone or whatever. So they will enter the calendar. So, and you see always the flowbacks to the calendar or to the coach manager. So it should be like a whole circle of the workflow. And I think the most, for me, as a social media manager, or wannabe social media manager, the game days are essential. because you can keep track of what is going on with the team, and it can be essential workflow between the social media team and the team itself. Because then you can actually post when they are playing, what the results are, and whatnot. So I think for us, it has been beneficial for sure. Yeah, that's one tool. That's for the player's perspective, and the management process is almost the same. We don't have cron jobs, I think, anymore. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we used to have cron jobs that basically just keep track of the games they played. So let's say if you defined as a team that the players need to play 20 games, the cron job will basically count those games. And the coach manager can then like take action if this was not the case. Correct, we got IP ban. Perfect. Okay. And no, no cron job. Yeah, that was implemented no more. But yeah, the stats, of course, will validate, and target comparison will be made. I think team managers do this manually at the moment since we got the IP banned, unfortunately. And the game day social media is the same, also on a manager's perspective. Okay. Finances. My favorite topic. Let's talk finances. I'm not sharing, or I will not share like into detail what exactly we spent, but I think we are pretty detailed in comparison to other organizations in Switzerland. It should get some, or it will be a big. How can I say this? We want to be transparent, or we would like to be, also for comparisons, of course. I think we had a lot of talks at these like afterworks in the Erupt, and a lot of this was like behind the back, and yeah, this org gets that much money from sponsors, and this org gets that, and yeah, of course that will always happen. But for us, of course, we decided we want to be a bit transparent with what we have or what we buy and what we not buy. Okay, so yeah, the projected cost calculation is basically, let's say if we are a real company, or like if we are entered with like limited liability and whatnot, of course we would have to pay salaries, and that's where the projected cost calculation comes into place for us. So if I had to pay salaries to, like, let's say Yuma or Atomschlag to BitBit because they work on the web app, or like for myself because I invest time in cutting the videos, doing the social media work, like doing meetings and whatnot, we come to around 22k. That what am I reading in chat? X-Breaker showing fake data should be 200k. Yeah, okay, I agree. I mean, let's. All right. Apparently, my math is off, but it's not 200k. It's 22k. Okay, it's like, let's say 23k. So that's the work we do, or like the time investment paid out in money, which is not like a huge amount of money. I mean, I saw Permita talking about like 120k, and I say, okay, good for them. But for us, it's a little bit. If I project the cost, it's a little bit less. But yeah, it's still a lot of money, I would say. I mean, it's not an easy number, but of course, this is just projected. We do it with passion, and that's why we do not pay ourselves. We cannot, of course, pay ourselves with the money we have, but for projected costs, it's funny to do because you see how much the value is around. So the equity is how much money is basically in Genetics right now. So this is the money we have put in already, or like acquired with like buying computers and like also buying parts for them. So that's basically the equity. That's what is valued there. So this is around 9k at the moment. Expenses, yeah, that's what we spent this year. It's 5.5k. That is basically with all the cost included. So like licenses for software, players, teams, travel expenses, whatnot, or like the money we spend at the Christmas dinner and whatnot. So that's basically all expenses. And the earnings is sponsorship money, or money that we put in, or money that we got from the store. That's basically those three things, which results to approximately a negative 34,000 Swiss francs. And if economic people look at this number, they would go crazy, because it's just not sustainable at this point. But yeah, let's keep it going. It's still projected cost, so nothing to worry about. The real cost is basically what we spend, like without calculating in salaries and whatnot. So we spent about 3,500 Swiss francs for teams alone. The org is 1k, so this means like shirts, travel expenses, also things that we did for the players, or like community days or events. That basically all the things that counts to org. IT budget around 750, marketing 250. Like I said, we did not do that much in marketing this year. And earnings are still sponsorship money, or like earnings from the store directly. So it's around 2.6k this year, which approximately is negative 2,900, so almost 3k that we lost this year. But yeah, it's not that big of a deal, because basically we cannot go bankrupt in this scenario, because the money will always come from me, Yuma, or Atomschlag, because we always fill up the stocks, right? That's how it works. And how it works, you see this exactly here. And this is the forecast also for 2025. So let the money talk begin in the chat. We spend around 3.5k, like I said, in teams. We're gonna up that to 4.5k. So we still want to see growth in genetics. That's also why we invest more this year, and that's also what our goal is, to give to the teams, to give them what we need, and to give them what we want as well, of course. So we're gonna up that by 1k. We're gonna stay about the same in the org wise. We're gonna also cut a little bit of IT budget, but it's really not that relevant. We're gonna also cut some costs in marketing, but again, it's also not that relevant. And yeah, we calculate. The problem is this, and this is what you see with the last two numbers. We had 2.6k earnings last year. I mean, let's not call it earnings. It's basically investment from either sponsors, ourselves, or the store. And we calculate that this is going to be much, much less this year. Why? Because we think, or we expect, that Swisscom is not going to renew their contract, since they ended basically partnerships with everyone. So we do not expect another push from them. But it was not that big. Of course, it was greatly appreciated by us. Of course, shout outs to them. And we love to have them on board, of course, but I think we do not, or we cannot expect another like amount from them this year. And yeah, also the store is running like, it's basically, if somebody buys, it will be from the staff team or from somebody we know. So we don't calculate that much money with like make the store itself. So that's why we also cut some earnings there. So we calculate around with the current sponsors we have, or with the money the small amount we can make with the shop. We expect around 900 Swiss franc. Of course, if it's more, it's much better, of course. But we rather count it like, or like calculate with a low number than a big number, and then say, oh, where's the money, like this. And the last number, funding required 5k. This is basically what Silvan, Yuma, me, and Bigmon or other investors have to pay this year to finance that whole thing. Invest in Team Genetics, basically, to keep the wheel going. And I mean, we want to, we love to. I mean, it's still our passion to run genetics like it is and to support the teams to keep it growing. So that's the amount we are looking at and that we will invest this year. Ciao M2, yes, M2 will be sold, but then we have then we have much more than just 5k trust. Okay, going forward, 2025. I mean, what can we expect? What is our strategy? And we broke it down into one sentence. Or is it one sentence? No, it's actually more than one sentence, my bad. Continuous investment in the teams with the aim of maintaining or improving the divisions. The primary focus is on the teams, then on the community, and finally on events. The further development of the web app remains a central component, while new projects such as the promotion of young talent are being examined. That is our sentence for this year, 2025. And it basically says everything that needs to be said. We want to continue investing in the teams. We want them to improve. And they need to improve. Then community, of course, we want to grow bigger. We want to make a good community, a healthy community, a community with a lot of passion behind genetics and the teams. And we want to do events on the side if we can, but it's not our top priority, as you see, again as last year. Of course, we want to develop the web app. Still, it's one of our key points, so we definitely get that going. And we still check in the background that if we can promote young talent or have new opportunities like a content creator or something like that, we are open to it, basically. And I think that's the most important part. We are never closed for anything, even if the strategy says we're going to do this, this, and this. We are never closed for like new things, options, or like possibilities that come around. We always want to have new stuff on our minds and be open to new stuff, like Fortnite, for example. That is the strategy for this year. All right, then we are gonna change the Genetics Plus thing. It's not online yet, unfortunately, due to the store being down for a bit. I did not have time to change it yet, but it will be changed shortly. It will no longer be Genetics Plus, and it will be changed into a DNA donor tier. And the reason behind this is that we did not want to do any promises that we cannot hold, and we did not promise anything we could not withhold. But the problem was more that at the end we had like only close people to us that were subscribed with like the VIP tier, for example. And like I'm not gonna hold a meeting once a month with DLS, which is basically in the staff team and knows everything like before even it's public. So there was like no point at all to hold those meetings. Of course, the shirts were given out or whatnot. So yeah, we did decide to cancel that, and basically the new DNA donor tier is just plain support. If you would like to support Team Genetics as a whole with like a monthly subscription or a one-time payment, you can do this with the DNA donor tier, but there's nothing promised. If you give a big amount, of course you will get the special edition shirt, which is possible, like the tier 3, or if you give like a big flat amount, there will be. It will be unlocked for you, of course, and I will order it, no problem. But basically, there's no strings attached to the DNA donor tier, so no VIP rank, no subscription, no promises from our side. And yeah, that's basically it. Like I said, there's no bad feeling behind this. We don't say that we did something wrong. I think we did not. If we did, let us know, of course. I'm open to that. yeah, the new tier will just be a little bit cleaner for everybody of us. Still, there's no membership fees in Team Genetics. This is basically all we do. If you would love to support us, you can, and if you don't love to support us, then why are you here? So, exactly. So yeah, that's that. And on and offline events. This is gonna be the things that we look at for this year. We're gonna have some more community nights, which I look forward to. I think the last ones were really, really funny. So we're gonna keep that going with every second Friday, or we try to. Then we're gonna host, I think, around 4 genetics quiz. Really happy with that. Also, the software we developed is insane, so we have to keep that going. And I think it was a good success from our side. So yeah, we keep that going. And the Tichu tournament, or the Tichu tournament, we still check. That's why it says to be checked, actually, or to be confirmed. I don't even remember what I wrote. Jesus Christ, to be confirmed. So we don't know if it's going on for sure, but the summer event should be also an option. We still go to do a barbecue event or something outside. We would definitely do that for sure. Minecraft December is already fixed. We can set it up. We can set that up anytime. And also the winter event will be once again, of course, with a Christmas dinner or something like that. And offline events will also be checked or confirmed if we can do, if we want to do. It also depends on if we can manage. And yeah, that's basically the lookout for this year. Okay, so last but not least, probably the biggest news from us since we started Team Genetics, which is, I think, 3 years ago. 3 years ago, yeah, 2022. And it will be that Team Genetics is joining the Swiss Esports Federation, and not is joining, but already joined. We were accepted as a temporary member till the ordinary like thingy meeting is held. Yeah, and that's big news because, as maybe some of you know, we were not the biggest fans, or we are not the biggest fans of the Swiss Sports Federation, but we think it's a healthy thing to do, and I think we still support their cause with growing esports bigger, and we want to support them if we can, of course, or help out with meetings. Our opinion, because I think we are very, very knowledgeable in the whole esports community and what we can do and what we cannot do. So for us, this is very, very a big step. And yeah, we will terrorize them internally with our demands and hold them hostage in every meeting. No, I'm joking, of course. But yeah, big step for us, and I love to look forward to working with them. And see how they work, of course, get a little bit more insight. And I think for us as an organization, it's the right thing to do. And we decided to decide towards this move. So we're gonna finally join the organization of Swiss Esports Federation. Yeah, that was it. That was it. Everything you need to know. Good. All right. Questions? Are there any questions? I'm gonna make music because I don't like to wait in silence, okay? Dance. No, I'm not gonna dance. Casino stream now? No, I'm not gonna do casino stream. When comes the next clothing? Good question. I don't know. Probably when I have the next idea for a drop, or if the community will tell me what to do. So, probably maybe soon in spring, maybe. Please dance. No, I'm not gonna dance. When's the next Community Friday? It probably will be next Friday or like at the end of the month, probably. Depends on when I'm available. Guys, tell it now. What? What is going on? I'm not gonna dance. When Switzerland videos, I'm working with them. Actually, I worked on them today, and I think I have about 5 or 6 ready. They should come in shortly. About the clothing, I'm not gonna dance, guys. 50 for dance. Yo, save that money for genetics, bro. What are we doing here? You give money to Twitch, brother, man. One booty shake equals 1 bag, 1 shot. Okay, that's actually that's a good deal. 100 for dance, guys. Stop, please. Stop it. Stop it. Are there any serious questions from people that actually want to ask a question? And not tell me to dance. Okay. Let's go. Thank you, Pearl, for the gifted sub. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Would you consider yourself signing up as a Switzerland Apex tourney host? Yes, I would. Because apparently nobody is smart enough to host a freaking Apex tournament. So yeah, I would do it. Casino stream or dance? I'm gonna do either. Will there be a community meeting 2025? Yes, there will be. Offline, we're talking summer and winter. And online, probably like the community days and everything. Where did your hairline go? What do you mean, bro? It's just, yeah, the side is a little bit fucked, but it's whatever. It's because I'm not looking straight at the camera, no? Can we have a cycling esports team? Well, to be honest, if it's a cycling team... Wait, there's cycling esports? No way. There's no way. There's no way there's... What the fuck? There's a cycling esports. That's crazy. I did not do that. I did not know that. Will SCSF do something for the teams in 2025? I mean, that's up to them probably, yeah? Not up to us. The results of the UCI Cycling Esports World Championship are in. That is crazy. That is crazy. I mean, yeah, let's get it. Let's do it. Probably costs a shit ton of money to buy. What would it take for you to like the SCSF? I mean, that's not hard. Just do an esports league in Switzerland, and that's it. I mean, it's not fucking rocket science, you know. I mean, actually, I take that back. Do tournaments for Switzerland and send them somewhere out, like to Katowice or like wherever it was, Azerbaijan. I don't fucking know. Just do that. Just give the teams opportunity from Switzerland to go, to travel, to let them participate in the ISF, in the big tournaments like EWC, whatever. Just do that. You don't have to do anything. Do tournaments, send them there. That's it. We don't want more. The rest, I don't give a fuck about licensing. I don't give a fuck about sponsors. I don't give a fuck about politics. I don't give a fuck about nothing about that. Just do tournaments, send them there. Nothing more. That's it. What was your favorite Gnx moment in 2024? Oh, that's a good question. I think probably Switzerland. Probably Switzerland was the best. Switzerland, standing behind the teams, cheering them on, the screams, the emotions, like everything. How do I grow a beard like you so I know what not to do? That is crazy, bro. I mean, just cut it where it... But bro, I can't grow... I can't grow a beard for shit. That's why it looks like... It looks like that. Guys, I think he doesn't give a fuck. Yeah, I don't give a fuck, that's true. I really don't care what you do. If you don't do it right, then don't do it. That's it. Sandro, I don't give a fuck breaker. Yeah. That's true. I mean, it sounds harsh, but it's my opinion, and I said this opinion to like every time we went to those weekly meeting, I said my opinion. I'm not gonna like sit here on stream and like rant about it, right? I said it to the Swiss Esports Federation face like 10 times at least, and I'm not gonna hide behind my opinion and say it on stream and not say it to their face. I will tell them the truth because it's my opinion and I can stand behind that opinion. But yeah, I understand, of course, that they also have like their things and that they're also working like free time and whatnot. So I have respect for that. But if you're asking me what to do, yeah. Who is more handsome, Bader or Adam? Me, bro. Okay. Any other questions? Else we will wrap this thing up slowly. Let me know if you have other questions, last questions, final questions. But yeah, I think it was a good stream. I hope for you guys. For me, I mean, I just talked. Whatever. Yeah, I hope I could show you a little bit the things, what is going on, what is happening with genetics, and of course, last but not least, thank you guys for being with us, for staying with us, and for your continued support. Everybody, like the teams, players, community, everybody who helps on the side, everybody who is coming to us, talk to us, and also doing the quizzes without everybody, and because without you this would not be possible. So yeah, and of course shout out from my side to the whole management team, Yuma, Atomschlag, Bigmon, DLS, Yodaru, BitBit, Pearled, all those guys and girls who dedicate their time to us to help us like grow and do big things together. So that's really nice, and we love to have that. And yeah, big thank you to all of you, also the teams, and for those who joined us, who left us, of course. Yeah, this is basically why we do it. We do it because we love esports. We love doing it because I think we're also good at what we do, and we want to continue that with in this year. And yeah, I'm really hyped. I'm looking forward to work with everybody in 2025 and beyond. So yeah, I'm very hyped. So yeah, thank you guys for being here with me tonight. If you have questions, of course, you can always DM me, Yuma, or Atomschlag. We will gladly give you an answer to what we think, or what if you need something, we are around. So yeah, take care. I wish you a good start into 2025. Keep grinding, keep hustling, keep clicking heads, keep outplaying everybody. And yeah, shout out to the chat. Bear. Keep grinding, take care, stay safe. Bye guys, bye bye.
take control.